if me and Kevin Hart did one-on-one stand-up, I'm on one stage, he on the other stage, I had a bigger crowd.
What's going on, guys? I'm Speedy, and the name of this show is 360 with Speedy. And today I am joined by multi-platinum recording artist, content creator, and high school valedictorian, DDG. What's up, man? How are you?
What's up, man? I'm good. It's a good intro.
Thank you, brother. I feel like I'd be remiss to not include high school valedictorian. I feel like it's a thing. Like, everybody's like, oh, DDG must let the world know.
I mean, honestly, it's a secret.
It's not a secret.
It's like not everybody know, you know. But that's how I know you rock with me.
Of course.
I only said it probably about 2 or 3 times.
That's not true. That is absolutely not true, because I've seen you say it multiple times. And you have a project named Valedictorian.
Yeah, I do.
So, we're starting with the voice early.
I'm not bad. We wait till later.
Originally from Pontiac, Michigan, you've been open about, you know, your early days growing up. Your mom used to work at a Rite Aid, but it kept getting stuck up. Is that right?
Yes.
They was just robbing it over and over.
Yes, my mom's been robbed at Rite Aid, Family Dollar, every job she went to. She was all. I'm sorry to laugh. I didn't mean to laugh at that. She good though, so it's cool. You can laugh about it, but yeah, I mean, you know, that's just regular growing up in the hood, you know.
Right.
Nobody ever hurted her though, you know.
You said nobody
ever hurt her.
I never hurt her. Thank God. Family Dollar I didn't know about. So what were the circumstances in which she would get robbed at Family Dollar? Because everything's at that time, I imagine everything was close to $1. Were they stealing money out the register or items?
I'm not sure. Stealing items would be crazy. Right. It's only $1. So, you know, I can imagine they was only getting maybe $300-400 out of the register. Yeah.
If everything's $1 in there and they have a booming day, maybe $1,000?
Right. Maybe. Like, super maybe. It was pointless. But, you know, it is what it is.
You had a teacher in school that told you that making YouTube videos was dumb.
Oh, my God. Yes, he did.
Why?
I never stopped talking about it. I won't forget that day because I was genuinely excited to tell him what I was doing outside of school. I'm like, I'll be making YouTube videos. He's like, what YouTube videos? I pulled it up and I showed him the video. It was like a funny video. He was like, this is stupid. And stopped and kept doing what he was doing. I was like, damn.
How did that affect you, if at all?
It just made me like want to go harder. See, with hate to me, or when people doubt me, it makes me want to do it even more, you know? That's just how I work. I don't know if that's just me being a bad kid at heart or whatever, but when people doubt me in things, it just make me want to do it even more.
I've heard that be like a consistent theme amongst people who make it successfully, whether it be content creation or music. Like Biggie has said lines similar to that. Kai Cenat has said the same thing, that his teachers told him it was stupid. Do you feel like that's like a rite of passage? Like, in order to make it, at some point, somebody's going to tell you your shit is stupid?
Your teacher specifically has to say what you're doing is stupid. If your teacher tells you that means you're on the right path.
Like, you're onto something if one of your teachers tells you.
For sure.
You're on the wrong path.
If they don't tell you, you ain't doing nothing different, you know? You're going to have a regular life. But if your teacher tell you what you're doing is not right, you're doing something right.
Period. That's like a proverb. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where that teacher is at today? Have you checked in on him?
Nope. I think he got to still be an English teacher.
To this day.
Mm-hmm.
But it turned out to not be dumb, because your first ever YouTube check was a couple $100. But by 19, you were making, what, $30K a month or something like that?
Yeah, I was making like 8, 10, 15, then it got, the biggest it got to at that age was 40.
40K. Do you remember seeing that hit your account for the first time and what emotion came over you?
Yeah, it was just, I felt freedom. I think that's what money really is. Like, people, I mean, I guess money is, you know, to pay your bills or whatever, but money doesn't necessarily make you happy. It just makes you feel free.
That's a very common conversation, like, oh, money can't make you happy. But I do feel like if I was sad, $1 million cash would make me happier.
Yeah. But temporarily. Once you spend it and get what you want, all right, now we got to deal with what's going on with us internally. You know? So when I first got that money, I was definitely excited. I just felt like, oh, I can finally do things. Like, I started looking up flights immediately. I never been to LA before. I never flew this far. I'm like, oh, I can go to LA. I can get a hotel. I can stay in Hollywood. I can do this and that. So I just start spending money.
Blowing it.
Blowing it, buying Bape hoodies. I was walking around college with Bape hoodies, Yeezys, looking crazy.
Big man on campus?
Big man.
1600 Vine. That address significant to you. Why?
That's the first place I moved to in LA.
Yeah. Does it bring back memories for you?
Yeah, I always wanted to live there because all like the big YouTubers and stuff live there, and like people I looked up to lived in that same building. And I don't know if just me being a weird fan, but I'll just see the sign in the corner of one of their videos and be like, oh, I want to live there. So then I was finally able to live there.
Made it happen. You grabbed the penthouse too.
2 stories.
2-story penthouse, 1600 Vine. I feel like it's almost poetic because Vine was also the first platform that you initially popped on.
I like the way y'all think.
Yeah.
It sure was.
That was like the first semblance of success that you had on social media.
Yep, 13,000 followers is when I peaked at. I never thought about it like that. That's lit though.
Special.
Yeah, I wanted to be a Vine star. That was my very first ever like love for social media. But then I just peaked.
YouTube then became what you forayed into. What do you consider to be like the golden era of YouTube?
2017, 100%.
Why that year?
That was a year like diss tracks and just like YouTube being like the main thing, you know? Now it's Twitch. I feel like Twitch is like the main thing people watch, for real, for real. TikTok, Twitch is like more like where people accelerating that, but 2017 YouTube vlogs, oh my God, I couldn't miss.
Who would you say are like the 3 most influential content creators of this generation?
Of this generation, or, because I would say I'm one of the most influential content creators.
Why so?
Of all time.
Of all time?
Of all time.
Why so?
I motivated a lot of people. I've inspired a lot of people. You know, just me coming from a very regular environment and making it to where I'm at and documenting the whole thing and making it funny and entertaining at the same time inspired people. Like, there's so many people that come up to me and be like, man, I've been watching you say this and that, and now I'm a millionaire. I'll be like, oh, that's dope.
That's hard.
Yeah, that's the whole point. So I would say me, this generation though, Kai Cenat. How many people I'm naming?
3.
I'd say me, Kai Cenat, and I would say, we talking just YouTube or just social media?
Content creators.
Content creators. Yeah, me, Kai Cenat, and I would say, see, this last one gonna get me in trouble.
But if you mean it, then stand on it.
I would say Black Boy Max. People would say Speed though, but I feel like Speed is in the lane of like, you can't redo what Speed doing.
Right, like
you know?
only he could do it.
Only Speed can do what Speed do.
Right.
So it's like, he's very entertaining, but can he create another Speed, you know?
I see. Whereas you feel like yourself, Kai, and Black Boy could.
It can be another Max, it can be another DDG, it can be another Kai, can't be another Speed. So we have influence for people to actually make it to the point that we're
That's fair.
you know?
That's very fair. Do you feel like if you were to start from scratch and no one knew who DDG was at this time, could you do it all over again?
100%. If I got the same brain though?
Yeah, it's you.
Okay.
Today, starting from scratch.
100%.
And no one knows DDG.
100%.
Why are you so confident that you could do it?
Bro, I wrote the book to blowing up. I know, like I know I know the formula. Like I can give it to you for free right now.
What would you, okay, if you had to start over from scratch today, 2025, what would you do, DDG, to get back to the success level that you are?
I would start on TikTok.
Okay.
I didn't have TikTok back then.
Right.
But if I was starting over from
Today.
zero, I would start on TikTok. I go live every day. I post a TikTok every day, every single trend, every single trendy song, boom, boom, boom. I would link with pretty girls. film videos, make the audience fall in love with us. That would be the starting point. And then from there, I would incorporate my friends and family. And also, because I feel like when you got an ecosystem of people around you that you see every day having some motion, it's easy for you to come up with ideas.
Because there's other people contributing.
Yeah, versus you got, I got to catch this flight across here to go collab with somebody to get some views. Like, nah, if your little sister and her boyfriend turned, or if you know what I'm saying, or if your brother son lit or you lit, you got this all in-house. But you got to blow yourself up first. But I would definitely start on TikTok before anything and then move over to YouTube.
Got it. So at what point would you move from the TikTok platform to YouTube? When is like that shift?
I would do it at the same time, but I would focus more on TikTok.
Why? Do you feel like it's an acceleration tool that just didn't exist back then?
Yeah, TikTok is, anybody in this room right now can blow up on TikTok if they was consistent. 100%.
Do you feel like consistency is the only key that matters on TikTok?
The only thing in any social media. I say that everybody come up to me all the time. I just want some advice, bro. I just want to know how I can make it, bro. I got this many subscribers. Like, bro, you just gotta be consistent. All right, bro, can I take a picture? They don't listen to it.
Right,
you know?
right.
Like, bro, you gotta be consistent. You gotta go every single day. That's the only way. I've been live streaming on Twitch. Right now I'm at 33 days in a row. This the most anybody done seen me, because I'm consistent. Just how I be. I'm on Shade Room every week. It's like,
oh, we see it, brother. Oh, we see it.
I'm in Shade Room now. I don't want to be on there no more. But I'm just saying, like, bro, I'm very consistent. So, in my clipping system, like, everybody makes money off of me. That's why I'm so lit, to be honest. All these clippers that get on TikTok and you see that little emblem pop up.
Right.
Bro, they're making money off of me. So they're like, we're going to clip him every time he go live.
But it's a double benefit, right? Because they're making bread off of you, and in turn are also spreading your content even further.
Exactly.
Which essentially would lead eyeballs back to your content in the first place.
Exactly.
So like one hand washes the other.
Right. I ain't got no problem with breaking a little bread. Go ahead and make your money off me. Push my content.
Got it. So for those out there who are having aspirations of content creation, day one, to start today, TikTok is the play.
100%.
I've noticed that you've made this shift towards Twitch. Why? Is it just because it was a stone that was unturned? Is it more lucrative? Do you feel like that's where the future is heading? What made you want to jump to Twitch?
I'm 27. I had to tap in with all the YNs and figure out where their attention span is going.
Right.
And, I noticed myself watching Twitch a lot. I noticed myself when Kai go live, I'm clicking on the notification. You know what I'm saying? I caught myself doing that. I'm like, man, I need to get on Twitch because I'm enjoying this content. Right. Like, I want to watch shit live now. I don't really care to click on a YouTube video that says the timestamp on it, and I gotta see if I got enough time in my day. I like that I can click on somebody live and leave when I want to leave and come back when I want to come back, and if I miss something, I see it on TikTok, So I'm like, let me go ahead and start live streaming. And I was consistent at one point before I got as consistent I am now. I didn't see no money. Now I understand it. Now I'm like, oh, okay.
I understand it now.
I understand it now. I get it. Yeah, so hence why I've been so consistent. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I can really lock in and really focus on this and really make money I care about,
Do you feel like Twitch today is more lucrative than YouTube is?
For sure.
You're making more money on Twitch than YouTube.
Right now, yeah. It's crazy to say because this is the first time I ever made money on Twitch. It used to be like I'd be consistent for maybe 15, 17 days out the month. I'd make like 15 bands. Now, I'm not gonna tell you, but it's good though.
Good.
It's great.
Is it good or is it great?
It's good. It got high potential.
Do you feel like Twitch, you could get it to a point where you're making 6 figures a month? Why'd you make that face?
Yeah.
Oh, you've reached it. That's what you're saying. Was that?
Nah.
But you feel like because at the peak of YouTube, you were making $300,000-400,000 a month, you've said. Do you feel like you could eventually reach that if you are as consistent on Twitch as you are on YouTube?
100,000%. 100,000 for sure. Yeah, it's definitely high potential there. I'm already highly invested into Twitch. Like I'm already there. Like I know that's what the folks is watching. When if I walk outside right now, a kid gonna pass out when they see me. I come from Twitch.
Not from YouTube.
Not from YouTube.
You have dated publicly throughout the entirety of your content creation, I guess by virtue of having the camera on at all times. Do you feel like that's something that you want to continue doing? Is it like something you're like, you know what, I'm done dating in the spotlight?
I think I'm gonna be single for a very long time.
Why?
I just feel like right now I feel very grounded. I feel, relationships is tough. It's like it's hard to have a relationship and thoroughly work. Even if I wasn't doing content with girls, it'd still be difficult because I have to think like, okay, cool, I should get off stream at this time, or I should stop working at this time so I can make sure I spend time with her and this and that. It's like being single, I don't have to think about that.
Right.
I'm like, bro, I'm working today. You know what? I ain't got nothing to do tonight. I'm staying on stream until 5 a.m. You know what I mean? So that's what it be. I just feel like I should be single for a long time. I haven't been single for longer than 7 months.
But you want to be single for a long time exclusively because you want to work more, or is it because you just came out of relationships for so long?
Yeah, I mean, it's
time.
Yeah, it's coming out of a relationship, but it's also just it's 50-50. Me wanting to work more and just focus and just I like where my head is at right now, and I am newly out of a relationship, so I know what I want. I know what I don't want. I think it's going to be way harder for a girl to cuff me at this point. Very difficult.
Are you healed right now, do you feel?
Yes. I feel great. Contrary to belief.
Is it a common misconception that you're like heartbroken still, or why do you say contrary to belief?
Sometimes people say stuff like that, or they think I'm like sad, or I get hated on the internet every day.
Oh, we'll talk about that in a second.
Okay.
We got some stuff to talk about there.
Okay, cool, yeah. But, it be like that, I feel like I'm cool, though. I'm happy.
It seems like now you've been very vocal about the situations that you've been involved in, particularly with your son. You've addressed on stream or alleged that you weren't able to see your son. That situation has now been resolved, it seems.
Yeah.
But why did you feel like that is something that you wanted to address in that regard?
I feel like what I said was definitely, you know how clips work. What I said was definitely clipped and trimmed. And I feel like it was definitely misconstrued. But it is what it is. At this point, it's resolved. I'm not really tripping about none of that.
You then also dropped a song, though.
I didn't, though. That's the thing. See? That's what I'm saying, the internet.
I heard the song.
I know you heard it, but I made that song a year ago, though. Sometimes you make songs and it fits a year later.
Right.
I didn't freshly make that song. I think that's corny, personally. Like, for artists to go through something and then drop a song the next day, unless you're getting out of jail.
Right, first day out, freestyle.
Man, if I'm really heated, I'm not going to the studio. I'm not finna sit there and sing and rap. I get it on my artist, but bro, like, I'm not finna do that. I just think that's not cool, but, and plus it's a long process to drop music. So if I really wanted to drop that song, that would have came out 2-3 weeks ago.
Right.
2-3 weeks after the situation, but.
See, but this is why it's good to address things like this, because misconceptions become so grand. Everybody thought that after the Twitch stream, when you said you couldn't see your son, they thought that you ran to the studio, got in the booth, made a song called Don't Take My Son, and that came out right after. But in reality, that's not the case at all.
It's not, though, but it's like, I don't care what people think. Like, all right, bro, y'all hating on me, cool. Y'all ain't doing nothing but making me more lit. That's what I notice with negativity. I'm like, y'all ain't doing nothing but turning me up. Y'all think y'all hurting my feelings, but y'all not. Y'all just, like, whoever follows your TikTok that you making this think piece on, or your Twitter, that didn't know me, now they're getting to know me.
Right.
Like, you're opening me up to new people that's gonna finally realize DDG actually cool. Then they become a fan.
In a lot of ways, it feels like this is the beginning stages of your villain arc.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that because just the other day on stream, I saw you were like, the quote was, "Negativity has catapulted my career."
Mm-hmm.
Do you really feel that way? Do you really feel like people having negative feeling towards you has only propelled you further?
I got these folks on the edge of their seat. They catapulted me, and they don't know it.
I've never seen you embrace negativity like I have seen you embrace it now. Like, it seems like you're like playing into it even.
I am. A girl the other day told me she wanted me to die. And I'm like, it's really that deep? After I seen that, I'm like, oh, nah, I got to go crazy. I got to not care no more. Y'all want me to die? I think people really look at me as like a character in a movie, like not an actual person. That hurt. Like, hey, you want me to die?
Is this somebody that you know?
No.
And it's not someone who knows you, clearly.
No. I would never say that about anybody in the world. You have to really hate somebody to be like, oh, I want you to die.
That did hurt. But it seems like everything else kind of just like rolls off your shoulders. How have you developed such a thick skin?
Bro, I've been getting hated on like since 2022, 2023. It's like, all right, it's repetitive at this point. I have no desire to make you like me anymore. It's like, okay, cool. You don't like me? Just keep talking about me though, so I get more lit.
It's fine if you don't like me, but just continue to negatively talk about me then.
Yeah, if you're gonna be negative, vocalize it.
Right.
So I can see it and repost it and respond to it.
And monetize it.
And monetize it. You know, anything pertaining to me in any negative way becomes trendy. So it's like a little cheat code to success in life. Be negative towards the biggest black creator in the world. And you know, you'll end up.
But why would you want them to
emotion.
be mean and cussing that? Like, what is.
I was talking about me.
Oh. Sorry.
But yeah.
No, that was a joke. I'm just fucking
Yeah,
with
no,
you.
it's okay.
Is it true that when you were entering the initial stages of your music career, you were scared and didn't want to because of the Illuminati?
Yes. How you know that? Bro, I was really scared, bro. Like, because as a kid, I'm watching conspiracy theories. They like, oh, Tupac did this. He sacrifices this and that. Oh, you know, Kanye West did this and that. I'm like, ugh.
Somebody gonna have to go.
Yeah, bro. I love my family. I love my friends and my family. I don't want to do it.
You're like, yeah, I don't want it to be Mom Dukes. Like,
yeah, but then like, you know, I kind of just started making music, and then it just happened. So, and I haven't been approached by.
so what have you sacrificed then? You know, the conspiracy theorists feel as though something must be.
Nothing. I mean,
So how'd you get in?
I guess I just got a hit song. It really just started for me just doing YouTube and then making music, and it took off.
But on a serious note, though, you've spent quite a lot of time in LA at this point. You've been very successful in the music industry. Is the Illuminati real?
I don't think so. Maybe I'm just not lit enough and I ain't get to see it yet, but I haven't seen nothing yet. So I don't even know what it really is, to be honest. I feel like it's like a 2010 trend or something. You know, I don't really think it's like, I don't know what it is, to be honest.
But you've not been, like, nobody has, like, pulled you to the side, brother. Would you like to join the Illuminati?
Nah. I have been times where I'm just walking on the street in like Beverly Hills or something, and then a random person will come up to me. You're on the right path, keep going. And then walk away. That ever happened to you before?
Never.
Bro, it's
Does
happening.
that mean I'm not on the right path?
I don't know, bro. You might have to switch.
I gotta switch it up.
You're a teacher. Tell you
Yeah, I
what
gotta
you-
find a teacher back in time and have them tell me my shit is fucked up.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Do you feel like those are people who are just like out there affirming you, or do you feel like those are the recruiters? Because it could be the initiators.
It could be though, but they don't look like they'll be in it.
How they be
Illuminati,
looking though?
Just be regular, degular people. Like it don't be like no super famous people or no super rich people. It'd be a random person that come up to me out of nowhere. someone told me to tell you you're going on the right track, the right path. Keep going. I'm like, all right, bet.
Maybe they're just the voice box for the Illuminati. Like they're like the foot soldiers, like
They're the interns.
right. Like the real Illuminati people's like, yo, go to Rodeo, find DDG, let him know if he stays on this path, he might could come fuck with us.
Yeah, I don't want to meet him though.
How many times has this happened to you?
Like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, they're on you.
Yeah.
They want you bad.
Yeah, no.
Stay away, my brother.
I'm not doing it though.
But if it's real, let us know though. Just like,
I got you. I'll let you know.
I would love that. You've been making money for a very long time, it seems. A quick Google search says that your net worth is $8 million. Is that accurate?
Nah.
Is it way off? Is it close?
I wouldn't say it's way off, but it's not accurate.
How far off we talking?
Like 80 million.
80 million off? That's way off. So it's currently at 8 million, and we're 80 million off. So you're approaching $100 million net worth.
Yeah. I'm a Libra though.
I don't. What?
Be lying and shit.
Oh, is that what the thing is? Like Libras lie?
Yeah.
That was like that went over my head. I didn't connect.
Nah,
those
it's
dots.
okay. Girls know. It's
Copy.
like girls know zodiacs.
Right. So we're being untruthful to each other now. is what
Yeah.
you're saying. Got it.
Little
So
bit.
so you're
That's not accurate though.
the 8 million is not accurate.
It's not accurate. But I don't like, I got houses, cars, stuff like that, very luxurious watches and things like that on top of liquid. So for me to add it all up would take a little bit of math.
Right.
So I couldn't.
But you
take
were
it.
the valedictorian in high school.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if anyone could do the math.
It could. It'd take a bit of time though.
Do you have a financial goal? Is there like a number in your mind? Like, I want to touch 100 million. I want to touch 500 million.
I think I'm cool with 100 million. I'm cool with 100 million. Or if I feel like if I go over 100 million, like say I make it to 101 million, I might as well go to $1 billion.
Right. So, okay. It's kind of like if you go over that hill, fuck it. It's full throttle. Go for the B.
Gosh, to go for the B. It's like I'm already $1 million over 100.
Right.
Might as well. Why not?
Is the 100 million mark realistic for you? Do you feel like you'll get there?
Yeah.
Do you have a timeline for yourself? Like before I'm 40, before I'm 30, before
I want to touch 100 million before I am, how old am I right now? 27. If I can touch 100 mil by 37, I'll be happy.
I feel like there's nothing stopping you from doing that but yourself. I feel like you could do it.
100%. I'm going to work harder and harder and harder. And I also think to get to that point, you got to have a team. So, I'm working on just getting my team built and cohesive.
Drake, you played him in basketball?
Mm-hmm.
How did that go?
He whooped my ass.
Did he?
He did. And I was genuinely surprised, but this is my first time meeting Drake for real. Well, I met him like 2 days prior to us hooping. But you got to think like, bro, I've been listening to Drake since I was a kid, bro. Like, that's like my favorite artist. So I'm like, man, I'm a little, I'm just trying to just pull up, hoop, just kick it.
Set the scene for us. Where is this even at?
It was in LA.
Okay.
It was like, some rich shit, bro. Like, some big ass full court in a house. Like,
Indoor
in the house. It was just some crazy shit.
But how did that link happen? Like, you guys met a couple days prior, and it was like, yo, let's hoop?
Nah, I met him at Beyonce party.
Okay.
And I gave him his flowers. I'm like, man, I'm a fan, bro. I rock with you. My name DDG. He was like, well, I know who you is. Woo. Let's hoop. I was like, all right, bet. It happened.
And you guys, exchanged numbers or some shit?
Mm-hmm. Then I went to go hoop with him, and he was whooping my ass. And I was like, damn, like, because you got to think, like, do you really, it didn't really feel competitive to me. It felt like, I'm just hooping against one of my favorite rappers, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm just having fun. But he was like really taking it serious. So I ended up losing twice to him.
But y'all wasn't playing one-on-one.
He was playing one-on-one.
So you pulled up the hoop and it was just you and him and...
Nah, they was playing fives. I got there a little late.
Copy.
And he was like, oh, we finna dip, but let's just play one-on-one. I was like, all right, bet. Played him one-on-1 2 games. But he got a shot on him for sure. He can
I've
shoot.
seen.
Yeah, he can shoot.
Little step
real.
back.
Yeah, he can shoot.
But it wasn't competitive though because
Nah, like,
you
we-
didn't take it seriously.
I didn't take it serious. If I was really playing for real, I think I would have won.
Both games.
Yeah, but I wasn't like trying to be like really competitive. I was just trying to just bond with my favorite artists.
Right,
you know,
right.
no, you know what I mean.
Nah, but do you feel like y'all bonded?
Not really, because after I lost, I just lost. That was it. We never hooped again.
That was
I
it.
feel like if I would have won though,
You could have still linked
we
because he might
probably
have
would
won
have
his
been
lick
homies.
back.
If I would have won, we would have been homies still.
Because
For
he
sure.
would have wanted his lick back.
Yes.
He would have been like, yo, let's link again, and then y'all could have built more.
That's what I'm saying.
You
I
played that
should've-
wrong.
I played it wrong. I should have been going crazy. I should have dunked it or something. Probably have a Drake feature. It's cool,
Have you
though.
seen him since?
Nah.
And how long ago was it?
You know how bad that hurt? You ever lost in something and never got a rematch?
Right, like you want to do it.
I'm like that. I got my ass whooped and never seen him again. That was it.
How long ago was this?
This is like what? Maybe like a year and a half ago, something like that.
Oh yeah, you ready? You're like, I want a chance at this, at
Yeah,
redemption. But then they just won't. It's like when you playing somebody in 2K and they beat you, and you like running back, and you're like, nope, I'm done. They
That's
put
what
the
I'm
controller
saying.
down.
Put the controller
It's like,
down.
nah,
then
I want to
leave.
play. Like,
You never see him again. Like, damn, that shit hurt. I was heated on the way back to the crib too. I'm like, I really got my ass whooped twice. It's crazy.
shout out to Drake, man.
Shout out to Drake.
Do you feel like streamers are the new rappers when it comes to like fame and fandom?
100%. I feel like that with content creators, period, though. Like, we are the PR. It feels good to be my own PR. You know, I don't know if I'm doing a good job or not, but yeah. But we are the PR. We are the stops. You know, you drop an album, you got to come talk to the content creators, you know, because we're going to do more than the radio going to do for you or whatever you're doing, you know. So I feel like streamers are definitely the new celebrities.
When you think of just fandom and fame, do you feel like content creators are becoming more famous than rappers?
For sure. I ain't gonna lie, I watch Twitch more than I listen to music. Like I listen to music if it's like somebody on Twitch telling me to listen to it. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
I'm like Gen Z at this point.
No, you are. You're aging down.
That's what I'm
Benjamin
saying. I'm
Button.
getting younger and younger. But I listen to music based off of how Twitch react to it. And it's like, I don't know if that's good or bad, but I'm in both lanes, so I guess it's cool.
If a content creator, streamer, YouTuber walks into a space and a rapper also walks into that space, do you think the fans would have a bigger reaction for a content creator, streamer, YouTuber?
Of course. If I tweet, meet me in Times Square at the same time as Brad Pitt, guarantee my crowd gonna be bigger. And Brad Pitt one of them ones.
Yeah, but that could be because the people who like Brad Pitt have jobs. And the people who like you are
Hey,
children.
but look though, I took about, this was yesterday, I probably took about 20, 30 pictures yesterday. I'm talking about 80-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 5-year-olds, 40-year-olds, like every single age know who I am. So they got jobs, but they gonna pull up. Trust me.
So right now you're standing on the fact that if you and Brad Pitt,
Tweet at the same time and be like, meet me at Times Square at this time, and I'm on one side and he on the other side, my crowd gonna be bigger.
that is a good content creation idea for a show or like a segment or a stream. Like instead of playing one-on-one in basketball, it's like, yo, let's see who can draw a bigger crowd between the two of us.
That would be lit.
If you
You
do
got
it,
some good ideas, man.
I do. I have a lot of good ideas. What's your feature price right now? Somebody wanted to buy a DDG verse. How much it cost?
Ballpark. Anywhere from like 500, 600,
That's cheap. $500? That's
1,000,
what?
1,000.
500,000
500, 600,000
for a DDG verse?
with the video though,
Okay, it comes so it's a package deal.
and I do the deep voice,
On the record or in the video?
and you could get a Snapchat in or like a little TikTok. With
One little video. So it's like a bundle of deliverables that
Yeah.
you're gonna offer
package deal.
for 500,000. That is a lot of money though. I thought
It's worth it though.
why so, I'm not doubting you, I'm just saying why so?
I think I'll throw in like, you know, if we negotiate, we get to that point, get to the lawyers talking, we can negotiate maybe like a mukbang or two, like a little prank,
Right.
Twitch live stream, cooking tacos,
Right.
you know, just to counterpart it a little more. I think we'll definitely meet that price.
So 500,000 gets you a mukbang, a Twitch stream, a Snapchat, a TikTok, a verse, and a music video, and a deep voice on set.
Yeah. That's a deal if you ask me, I ain't gonna lie.
This phrase clip farming, which is something I see frequently on the internet now, it seems like it's an attempt of people to say things that are kind of like outlandish because they know that they will then get clipped. Is that how clip farming works?
Well, it's not necessarily outlandish, but it's like purposely being funny. I think I'm one of the funniest people on earth. Like, if Kevin Hart didn't exist, I would be Kevin Hart. Literally. Like, I think if me and Kevin Hart did one-on-one stand-up, I'm on one stage, he on the other stage, I had a bigger crowd.
Is that clip farming right there?
That was definitely clip
That was
farming.
it.
That was the clip.
So, but the clip will end before I say, yo, was that clip farming? So they're
Exactly.
only gonna see.
And that's why I get canceled every day from clip farming. They trim the good parts.
Right. Or the truth-bearing moments where it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just fucking with you, but they'll cut that out. So now all that they'll see is DDG thinks he's a bigger draw than Kevin Hart on stage. I like that.
Yep.
Are there any other, or what is one last clip farm moment that you want to give to people? Let's just make something up. Give us something.
So what's up with you and GloRilla?
Oh, man. I didn't know that I was going to be on the receiving end of the
Do
fucking
you want
clip
the
farm.
clip or what?
No, I thought you.
You don't want the clip?
No, I want it to be for you, brother.
Why
I'm
you,
here, I'm
bro?
just here
If
asking
you've
the
been
questions.
talking to, you've asked me questions all day. Why can't I ask you one thing?
No, you
bro?
can, but it's an interview show. We're trying to get to know you. The people are watching for you, not for me.
GloRilla cool for you though.
In what capacity?
I think y'all be cool, like if y'all really locked in. I think GloRilla one of the baddest,
You think so?
for sure.
Would you, any interest in?
Nah, nothing further than just like a friendship. I would just want to be her friend.
Okay.
You know? But I think y'all look cute together, for sure.
Why though? Because we had a funny interview moment? Or?
I don't know, when I seen that little clip or whatever, it just seemed like it was a different type of connection. You was smiling on extra hard, she was smiling.
I mean, I'm just a happy guy, bro.
Yeah, I feel you. But the way you smile on that clip, you haven't been smiling with me, you know?
Well, again, that's a beautiful woman. And
Yeah,
you're
of course.
an average-looking man. So.
Yeah. I feel you, but I'm just saying, like, I think you should double down on that. I don't know, you probably already did, though. You probably slid in the DM, huh?
No, I'm a very professional person. But you know that interview happened in that seat right there.
For real?
Yeah, that viral moment took place in the same exact circumstances.
That's lit. GloRilla was on my flight today.
Was she?
Swear. On my life. No clip farm.
Did you say hello?
I got off before I seen her, but my homie seen her on the way off.
You ain't hit her though? Like, yo, we was on the same flight?
I don't have her number.
DM maybe?
You know what I think? I think a lot of industry women are scared of me.
Why though? Why would GloRilla be scared of you?
Because it's just conflict of interest. I feel like a lot of industry women are reluctant to link with me because they don't want to seem attached to me. Everybody I hang around, any female I get around, they start shipping me, so.
Have there been any moments that were inaccurate of shipping? Like they were like, oh, he's going with this shorty, but you wasn't actually.
They inaccurate all the time. I don't like nobody. I don't want to date nobody. I don't want to be nobody's boyfriend for a very, very long time. So they always inaccurate, but it just unfortunately happens every time.
You miss any of them?
Like relationships? I think I'm very happy within my single energy right now. The things that are inevitable, I hope, definitely becomes much more healthy. But aside from that, nah. I'm talking about the mother of my child.
Oh, you're saying you hope it becomes more healthy. Copy.
It's inevitable. You know, we have
Copy.
a child together. We have to see each other.
Copy,
so I
copy.
hope it
becomes healthier.
healthy, yes.
Gotcha. Thank you for the clarity. I appreciate that. Last but not least, you mentioned it earlier, but talk to us about it now. You have a stream coming up with an album. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I'm going to be live streaming 24 hours, 7 days. In the studio, in the house, with the Huzz. I'm trying to talk like the kids be talking.
Yeah, I see. It was a little pander.
I know. But yeah, you know.
Do they really say that? Like Huzz? I thought it was just like a typed word.
I had a whole conversation with a kid, and he was saying, "Don't embarrass me in front of the Huzz, DDG. Take a picture." I was like, all right. I'm trying to stay young, bro. I'm pushing 30. I gotta adapt to it, right?
You just gotta start saying words like aura, Riz.
I say all of those.
Clip
I don't say
form.
Riz though. Riz is a little cringy.
No, that's a fact.
I do say Riz. I'm lying. Aura is like my thing though.
You feel like you have any?
I got max aura, especially like outside of camera. When the camera come off, aura just start pulsating. Trying to tell you, but on the camera,
Wait,
I like.
hold on. What are the? How does one obtain more aura? Is it possible?
Aura, to break down aura, it's just confidence. That's all it is. A confident person is always going to have aura. When you walk in a room, your head held high, you know, hey, aura can also be popularity. So it's confidence and popularity at the same time. And just how you move, how your walk is, how you sway when you walk. Are you missing a step because you're nervous? You ever walked in a room and you think everybody looking at you, you miss a step, you're losing aura every step you miss.
Right.
You gotta smoothly walk through that room like you don't care who looking at you, whatever, boom. That's how your aura start pulsating. And then, you know, the girls start looking at you. They start saying, who is that? Or if you pull up to a party with a bunch of your homies and y'all all look cohesive and toughness, that's aura. You know what I'm saying? Or if you walk in a club, I got a club host and I walk in with 10 girls, all Huzz, no chuzz. That's aura.
What's Huzz?
That's just a new word I learned last week.
I'm assuming it means the antithesis of Huzz.
Yeah, it's chopped.
Copy. All Huzz, no chuzz? Damn. We getting old, bro.
I know, bro. I'm trying, though. I'm trying my best.
Okay, I cut you off. You were saying you have a big stream coming up. Rappers, producers, Huzz, no chuzz.
Yep. That sounded good how you said it,
Thank
too.
you. It rolled up the tongue.
That was nice. That was nice.
Next interview, if you see me say that, just keep it Pete. Don't say shit. Just
All right,
act
bet.
like it was a part of my vocab.
I got you.
All right. Is there anything else you want to leave the people with that we haven't touched? I love this conversation. Had a lot of fun.
No, of course, man. I appreciate you. For anybody out there that have dreams and aspirations, all you got to do is be consistent. The days you don't want to work are the days that matter the most. Because if you don't go to work, it's the same thing as calling off. If you're calling off, somebody else taking your job. Go to work.
With that being said, DDG, appreciate you stopping by, bro. Good luck. Congrats on the new album coming soon. Make sure you guys tune into a stream and go check out the Complex Shop. See y'all soon.